with the possibility of deer becoming infinitely farmable like bird, I actually am already curious to find out what will be the fastest team to beat the deer with. Currently, already with the BDSM waifu, so I'm gonna go around and try out some teams. If you have any suggestions or something that you think will be faster than this, let me know. But I think this might end up being the fastest team, because eventually, again, they are gonna make it so the deer will be infinitely farmable, and I'm assuming that's gonna come when the next demonic beast battle comes out. Maybe in a month, 2 months from now. I am putting my bets that next Ragnarok banner will come with a new demonic beast battle, and you know, we'll probably just be like they did with the bird and make this one infinitely farmable, because I mean this this one needs to be infinitely farmable. Like the deer, like they've been popping so many holy relics for deer, like, and they stopped dropping any bird relics. And I mean, I hope that they just, from now that they've dropped like 500 deer relics, maybe next up they drop like some bird ones, because you know, bird became infinitely farmable, and then after bird became farmable, they stopped dropping bird relics, which is in a way good, because now it gave everyone time to like grind up those relics that came out, and you know, we couldn't get before, because the activity was very hard until like Nagato came out and stuff like that. And you know, deer I think will be like a similar case, but you know, don't just stop dropping the relics forever, right? They definitely should go back and drop more bird relics. But I'm assuming, you know, they're gonna for sure drop the new demonic beast battle, because we're in need for you know, the demon relics and stuff like that. So we're gonna be getting a bunch more relics. Let me do this first for those characters. But first, you know, they're probably gonna almost finish the goddesses, because they almost finished the humans, and now we're getting like more and more humans and more unknown, which don't have relics. But they almost finished the humans, sort of. Actually there's still quite a bit missing, but there's a lot of human relics. And then they, you know, dropped deer, and now the fairies, they're doing goddesses, and I don't know, maybe they're gonna do like OG Sauriel and Tarmiel, and then probably drop like the new demonic beast battle. And so because of that, okay, we're just gonna blitz for the next one. Because of that, I hope next stop, when they drop the new demonic beast battle, they go back to dropping the bird ones, because a lot of humans could use those relics, man. A lot of humans could use relics. Let's go red, green, blue. This will kill. Actually, I probably should have gone green and blue and it skipped red, to be fair, but that's fine. A lot of humans, you know, they're just waiting on their relics, and unknowns as well. Like, you know, Festival Galfer. We've had Festival Galfer's relic leaked for quite some time now. It was like October or November or something that we got leaks for Galfer's Holy Relic, and we still don't have it, and that's a bird relic, right? So Galfer could be looking much better in PvP right now if he had his relic, and probably, you know, would be best off for the game in general if they just stop dropping so many deer relics. But as soon as they make it infinitely farmable, I do want to do just like I did with Bird. With Bird, I did like multiple days where I just went live on YouTube for like 5 to like 8 hours, just non-stop grinding, right? And I'm probably going to do the same for deer. So if I'm going to do that, I definitely want to know what's the fastest team. Should I swap like Askener for Kusok? I mean, I think nothing's gonna beat the BDSM waifu. Like that, she is essential, right? Obviously. Trader Melly is a hard one, because Trader Melly, like, he provides so much damage, and that should definitely put him up for, you know, in terms of speed. But at the same time, because he doesn't provide the element factor, like that definitely could be something to, you know, look out for replacements, right? But in terms of how fast it will be, I sort of find it very hard to believe anything will be faster than Trader Melee, just because of how insanely hard he hits. I messed up here. I should not have used the... God damn it. I should not have used the freaking... I'll do green here. The Scotty card here, because now I don't have... See, this is the element thing. Like, the element thing, like, Trader Melee doesn't provide an element. So, I am bringing here 3 characters of the elements that both have 2 attack cards, because that's what I want. I want... Please give me a Scotty card. Okay, thank you. I want to be able to use all 3 elements with no issues whatsoever, right? And you know, Trader Melee, he really doesn't help with that. Like, if I had a red character over Trader Melee, I wouldn't be, you know, having an issue here with the elements. Although, I don't know, I think I shouldn't have to use it, to be fair. And then green, and now attack with Melee because he needs to be frozen. This could have been a tad bit faster here if I didn't mess it up and use the Scotty card. I don't know. I should have just held on to one of each element. But at the same time, I'm always like assuming I will get the card I need. You know, I never like assume I won't. Because I think it's kind of silly to be like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to get a Scotty card considering she has 2 attack cards, right? This is why I want to use her above like Diane and even Matrona. Because she has 2 attack cards. And that should be really helpful. And, you know, she provides damage as well to the team. So blue, red, green, blue. He should be dead. So I shouldn't even bother freezing one of my characters. Yeah. I didn't even have to ult there. Oh, Scotty's gonna kill. Nice. Yeah, Scotty works as a good DPS as well. Like, I'm mostly using her because she has 2 red attack cards. And her passive can be quite nice. Like, you don't really notice it working, but it's always there in the background, right? Let me give one more debuff for her and then do the attacks. Although one debuff doesn't make that much of a difference. She's always there in the background, you know, with her passive helping. And, you know, in the deer, you don't actually get debuffed that much. Not as much as you'd think. You know, when Scotty came out, everyone was like, oh, she's going to be the deer character. You know, like, yeah, but he doesn't really debuff you that much. You know, there are situations where he does debuff you. And I do have the passive where if he crits you, he debuffs you. But, you know, with our characters having so much crit resistance due to Goth BDSM waifu, it's just like very hard for him to crit us, right? So, I don't know. The passive is not really the reason why I'm... I mean, it is, you know, reason-ish why I'm using her, but she has 2 attack cards, which is really helpful, and she has an ult heal. So I don't really need passive heal anymore. Like Matrona, my friendship with Matrona is over. My best friend is BDSM waifu. Because, you know, she provides so much lifesteal. I don't need passive healing. That's how much she provides. She provides so much lifesteal that my characters are just in no need anymore for anything other than lifesteal, really. Okay, let's relax. Let's relax. I will kill here. Let's ult. Ult. What? Yeah, I'll do this. Why not? Why not? Get the one's ultimate here. I'll surely kill with no issues here. Yeah, and Scotty, you know, ends up hitting decent. It's obviously not going to hit as hard as the end. The end's obviously going to hit harder. But Scotty's no joke either. Green character? No! Nice. Love that. Got no card. I shouldn't have... I mean, again, like, I don't just expect to not get the card. You know what I mean? Like... Alright. Let's go blue. Red. And I'll ult with Ascanor. I don't have a choice here. I'm gonna have to ult with him without any damage increase anyway, so I might as well attack first and then get Scotty's damage with a damage increase. And then ult again with Ascanor, and it might actually kill. Yeah, nice. I mean, again, the attribute thing was such a miss. Like, why did they even do that? So, oh, actually, I just realized I have my I'm not actually hearing the game. I just I just realized that my game, the voices are very loud. God damn it. Let me hear for a second if it's painfully loud. It's definitely not that bad. I raised the voice volume because I felt like the sound effects were much louder than the voice. Then I realized that I increased it too much, but I forgot to put it down. Let's see. I mean, you've probably seen. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I just raised it a little bit. Yeah, it's like 31. I just raised it. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. I just saw on my recording program on OBS. I saw like the game audio was going like super loud. It's like whoa. Let me hear this. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, like I want to say, you know, there are a lot of options as well that I could replace like some of these characters, but just like the one. He's the best blue character for this, right? He has 2 single target attack cards. And his ultimate is phenomenal. Like, the only character I can even think of that would be, like, a second place is, like, Kusok. And I've said many times, like, Kusok is good. Kusok is a good unit for Demonic Beast Battle, for sure. But I don't find him to be as good as the one. The only time I find Kusok to be comparable is, like, if you need to take off ultimate gauge, right? If you need to take off the boss's ultimate gauge, then Kusok ends up being very nice. But ultimate-wise, like, I don't know, man. The one, especially if you have BDSM waifu, he's gonna be hitting damage cap twice. So it's like, there's no difference there. Because Kusok will be hitting damage cap, but he won't be hitting damage cap second time, because it's 50%, right? So the one is just straight up better. All right, blue, red, green. Actually, I'm gonna attack first with melee. I'll attack twice with melee, it's fine. I'll go... I don't need to get the one's ultimate. I'll go blue and red. It's like the one is just so much better in every... Not every way. Again, I think if you have to take off ultimate gauge, then Kusok ends up being very powerful. But like, the one's attack cards hit so hard, and now with BDSM waifu, you have so much crit chance. So much crit chance that like... Having the crit chance and critting every time is better than cleave. Because the one just hits harder. I don't know. I find the one should be just better. The one is just that unit that like, I don't know. I think I never want to let him go. You know? Like, I want him to be top tier forever. And I think I'm not alone on that, for sure. I'm definitely not alone on that. Okay, let's hold on to a melee single target if possible. I do, by the way, want to do a completion with counter melee. Counter melee completion will be very cool. It will be very cool. So I really want to do that. Like, let's go. I don't want to ult with the one. I want to save that. I'm gonna ult with you. I do want this to be somewhat fast, but not too fast. So I'm gonna do this and hope the one doesn't get targeted. He should target BDSM waifu. In terms of like stats, I think so, or maybe Scotty, because she'll have the lower stats now. Scotty would probably have the lower stats because she's not getting any buffs from the passive because she was the 4th to attack. I just don't want him. I don't want him to attack the one or trailer melee. Okay, yeah, that's how it works every time. I don't know why, but he always attacks her. That's fine. It's better than him attacking the one or trailer melee because I don't want him to delete his cards. Ooh, perfect. I can actually move on to the next phase now. Let's go, Let's attack with the one. Attack with melee. And I'm gonna ult with melee and ult with her. Because if possible, I would like not to use that ultimate. Okay. Like, I can use Melee's ultimate because he's probably going to take it away anyways. Wait, I might actually not get a card for her and then I have to reset. I mean, I don't have to reset, actually. I really don't, but I'll prefer... Okay, thank God. See, this is why the bird, like, talk as much shit as you want about the bird, which really no one does anymore, but, like, the bird at least doesn't require so much RNG, like... a little bit of worse RNG and I'd have to restart my run potentially. Like if I didn't get a card for BDSM waifu, I actually would have to restart my run because I just got cocked, you know? That's why everyone hates the deer. It's just like this whole typing thing was just such a miss. An absolute miss on their part. Okay. I think we can attack with her and then attack with Melly and that will be it. Like Melly hits so incredibly hard. Because like look, Melly's stats are just insane. It's just insane. I might attack twice actually, like red, green, and then attack with Melly. I think this will be fine. Oh, I did too much damage actually. I did way more damage with Sky than I thought. Okay, I need to restart. Like, I did more damage with Sky than I thought I was going to. Wow. Okay, well, if we ignore this, right, this mistake I just did, this was a very fast run. Very, very clean, very fast run. I did actually mess up on floor 2, but other than floor 2, like, if we ignore that, that was like under 15 minutes. Like 14 to 15 minutes, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, you know, if this is how long it takes for me to farm each and every time, that's not too bad. And I think, you know, if we get something a little bit faster than this, maybe like 13, 12 minutes, that would be actually quite nice. I can do an 8-hour stream of this and not feel like shit. So, I hope for the best. I mean, but I think this is pretty solid.